it leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. All of these folks are one of the same. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. All of these folks are one of the same. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. Ron's about to go to jail. Gigi's house might go up for sale. Hussy's about to lose his benefits. Clara lifts her long skirt up to show her tits. Belinda shoulda kept making meth. No, ma'am, stop donating to Peanuts Death. All of these folks are one of the same. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. Leads back to douche. She's the one to blame.
I am a victim.
Guys, can we please get some green hearts in chat for No Name? No Name just made it, so the goal has been reached. The goal so I can get my computer diagnosed has just been reached. Absolutely.
Hi, campers. Howdy there. Bit out of sorts. I'm messaging currently with baby daddy, trying to work out what I can say, what I can't say. Obviously, when people know you're going live, or when I know I'm going live, I'll reach out at that time, and then it all seems to come to head. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reply, but I'll get things going before I reply. So if you're listening, I'll reply in a minute, I promise. So, how has everybody been? We're over hump day. Tomorrow's the last day my kids are in school, and then we get a nice week off. I can't bloody wait. It does give me a bit of extra time as well. So I should be able to keep up with things. Just as everyone's coming in, I'm gonna, if you don't mind, just gonna message him back. I'm going to put that song on that. I didn't realise, I forgot. Do you know when you forget you do things? I forgot I did this song. I put it on by accident when I went to the toilet once. And then I'm like, oh no, this is cute. I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it whilst I message a certain someone back.
Yo, Cliff Rebello, step into the light, gaining ground, but you're losing the fight. Spinning tails, yeah, you're weaving a scheme, but your whole game's a delusional dream. Cliff, you out here lying to your crew, telling tall tales like the gospel truth. Friends see through it, they ain't buying the act. Your stories crumble, man, that's a fact. Thirsting after dudes who don't give a glance, chasing shadows in a desperate dance. Platonic vibes, you twist them, you bend, make it seem like love, but it's all pretend. Cliff Rebello, king of the charade, building castles, but they all gon' fade. Bitch, you hold on when you don't get your way. Blackmail's your game, but you're losing the play. Oh, Cliff is scheming, but it's plain to see your tricks ain't working. Set them boys free. Oh, your tricks ain't working. Set them boys free. You weaponize the women, use them as bait, trying to keep the men who just can't relate. Clinging to connections that don't even exist. Man, your playbook's weak, time to enlist. You're out here plotting, thinking you're slick, but your moves are messy and they don't stick. Talk a big game, but it's all up front. bluff and your game's a stunt. Cliff Robello, king of the charade, building castles, but they all gon' fade. Bitch, you mode on when you don't get your way. Blackmail's your game, but you're losing the play. Oh, Cliff is scheming, but it's plain to see your tricks ain't working. Said them boys see. Oh, your tricks ain't working. Said them boys free. Yo, Cliff, take a seat, let's keep it real. Your drama's tired, we all know the deal. Stop the cap, let the truth come to light. You're swinging for stars, but you're out of sight.
No more games, no more twisted lies. Time to face the mirror, cut the disguise.
Your tricks ain't working, set them boys free. Cliff Robello, your ground slipping fast, gaining nothing, just stuck in the past. Pack up the schemes, let the real ones breathe. Your charade's done, time to leave. Cliff Robello, Cliff Robello, Cliff Robello, Cliff Robello. Your tricks ain't working, set them boys free. Cliff Robello.
Oh, sorry about that. Like I said, I just got into a bit of a conversation before I started the stream. It'll make the stream better, I promise. I'm gonna say hello to people. Hi, Caticorn Mermaid. Thank you for sharing me out on X as well. Hi, Salva. Hi, Miss T. Sweet Nikki in chat. Hello. Sorry, I know there was no notice. When I want to go live, I can't. And when I say I'm absolutely not going live, I'm going to have what little spare time I have to rest. No, I'm live. I have to keep the people updated. Even though you're probably more updated than me, to be honest, except for a few little tidgy bits of insights I've got. Hi, Jess Couch Pineapple. Lol, I'll see ya. How did you know it was him? There was no arrows or anything. Is he? Oh, I'm gonna circle back to him at some point. I did see that he tried to take a victory lap over Golic and Bridget breaking up, and then Bridget said, "Yeah, Golic's a dickhead, and you're a dickhead. You're both the same." I did appreciate that. Hi, Potato. Hope you're well. How you there, matey? Right, I'm just gonna. There's a lot because she's going live a lot. You know, I've noticed she's doing a lot of get ready with me, so going out with paramedic, and drop offs with. I'm not saying no. With the child. I nearly said her pet name then. That no need. You never see her doing get ready with me to go see friends or anything like that. It's always men or pickups. Hi, Midwest Bird Free. Wicked Crafter. It doesn't have a message. I hope there wasn't one and I haven't missed it. But thank you for being a member for 2 months. Thanks for being a troublemaker, you little fecker. Sorry, I have not had a bloody spare minute this week. Oh, the amount of time I've spent getting ready for Halloween at this place I work. Wow. And my 6-foot corpses didn't turn up today. I'm not happy about that. Hi, Hot Disco Rejects, AK. Thanks for coming. It seems like ages since I've seen you. I'm so busy. Oh. And this one don't stop. And, I follow that other case, don't I, with that woman who fake pregnancy and has done with several men. She's indicted on 7 felonies. Her lawyer, who's a carbon copy of Maxwell, he's up against a lot of bar complaints. He's disgusting. He said worse things about the judges and cases than Negs has. Or Ricardo, when he said about drinking from the judge's pussy alcohol. Yeah. Anyway, she was meant to appear in person. She was told categorically to appear in person on the same day Callie was in court. And they've both been moved down the line. Both cases are on the same date again. So, yeah, fun pack 5th of November. Remember, 5th of November. So, yeah, I have been in touch with Kai and I've been in touch with Baby Daddy. And I feel like maybe a little tiny bit of misunderstanding, right? So last time, Callie didn't turn up to court and the judge made comment and reference to her not being there. But she has representation. She doesn't necessarily have to be there. Like last time, the judge made comment about her not being there because, well, she just did, yeah. So she definitely wasn't there last time. But she had her aunt representing her. Now this time, she tried to say she was there, but she had it set so she couldn't see Eric. That's not how you have it set up on there. You can have it set so your camera doesn't show, but not like, you know, not just, you can't just have it as their name and not see their camera. But she's thinking that can be the excuse for why he hasn't seen her in court. But there were no name box or anything like that for Callie being in the court. Her aunt were there representing her, so on and so forth. So she was there, you know, anyone who has representation, they're there to represent you, aren't they? You don't necessarily have to be there. And the last time she did appear in court, her aunt were having to text her and say, Callie, can you fucking act like you give a shit, please? Because this is coming across really bad. Because it looks like you don't care. And she didn't. That's the thing. I'm going to go a few, because there's a lot to catch up on and I don't want to miss out important bits. Just going to show a few clips. So, you know, last time I was with you all, it was about Callie, DCFS, outlook on it, her presumption of how it was going to go. She told us that whilst having a drink. She talked about it again the next day whilst having a drink. The day after, she celebrated by having a drink. She has drunk every single day since CPS has been in contact with her. Well, DCFS, sorry. We're going to have a little look at that. Some little clips, and then we're going to get into meat and potatoes. Wait, I need to actually share my screen.
Now it's about to be 3, chill. Like, so I'm cool with that, the way things are.
Wait, maybe I'll just go back a little bit.
I'm here for y'all too, like, you know what I mean? I know Brooklyn and Matsuri, you guys have DM'd me, so if you guys ever want to DM me or whatever and just like talk or vent to me about stuff. That shit hit for something. That shit hit for something. Well, now it's about to be 3, chill. Like, so I'm cool with that, the way things are.
Mac and cheese. Now my baked
Only seeing US and Canada. Damn.
Right. Points in the chat if anyone can tell me what ingredients are in cheese.
mac and cheese. Now my baked mac and cheese, I do throw down for that too, because I put like 6 different cheeses in there. Okay, and I do put the a little bit of whipping cream in there with the butter too, or whatever. So yeah, and then like I make it nice and like crusted or whatever. I don't put a bunch of bullshit in my mac and cheese. Like I have heard of people putting meat in their mac and cheese. I don't do that. Okay, like I don't put the bacon or whatever in there. I don't feel the need to do that. Like I like it just like by itself. Like, do you feel me or whatever? But yeah, like if my haters want to say anything, it's like I live a life to where I don't have to. Motherfuckers are hating because I'm not out here like fucking stressed and struggling. Like it's getting obvious now. Like, but like, yeah, girl, I'd be throwing down my mac and cheese or whatever. Anyone lactose intolerant is definitely gonna love that mac and cheese. No, I don't be meaning to fuck up people's tummies. That is the one thing too, because Buppy Pepper.
Sorry about my recording. I was walking around and it kept flipping, but watch out for, I know that like my recording's bad, but it stays stable now. Watch out for like all the nose rubbing in there. Just the obvious behaviours. You know what I'm talking about. Hi Brit Sprat. So my panda fondue. Yeah, I'm on about your basic. What's in cheese? What ingredients are in cheese? All right. I need to know this from my chat before it comes up.
I don't know if he's officially lactose yet. He's not been officially diagnosed yet, but right now, like he has a really low tolerance for like the whole milk or whatever. So he does like the oat milk or like coconut milk, right? So what I think I might do this year is put oat milk in my mac and cheese instead of like the whole milk or whatever. I can just switch up the milks and I can get it like, I mean, you know, they have like unsweetened oat milk too, right? So I might just do it for Flippy. Little bits. I mean, to be honest, oat milk is also richer and thicker. You know what I mean? So that would probably be great for mac and cheese. So I might just like replace it with that. Because lactose intolerant love to be having things they shouldn't. Girl, I know. Luckily, no one in my immediate family is lactose. Like
the baby's being looked into for being lactose intolerant. That's why he has coconut milk, oat milk, things like that, yeah? So she's going to replace the milk in the mac and cheese so baby can tolerate it. Hope there's no milk in the 6 cheeses, the whipping cream and the butter that she's going to put in. Like, are you serious? Hi, Cramblings. Thanks for being here. Yeah, you won't take that long. Oh, thanks. I have a hard time understanding myself sometimes as well. Like, no, it's right. It's part of my charm. What is that? Oh, I'm going to replace the milk so we can have it. Panda, right, well, I need to go on to my other YouTube. Ask Lisa Simpson. It takes her a short time too. It's not intentional, I promise. Exactly. But like, yeah, diligent mother in this. And then look what she goes on to talk about quite quickly after.
My dad's cool. My uncles are cool. I think the paramedic cool or whatever, even though I know he's on his show.
Oh, I'm sorry. Right. So she talks about none of her immediate family are lactose intolerant, but she's just a baby probably is, yeah.
Luckily, no one in my immediate family is lactose. Like my dad's cool, my uncles are cool. I think the paramedic cool or whatever, even though I know he's on his shot and all that. Girl, it'd be so crazy because like when we be out, like when he be taking me out to eat and everything, girl, I be throwing the hell down with this man. Like when he be like taking me out to eat and all that or whatever. And when he like be like treating me or whatever, I always forget that he's on the shot and like doing his thing. LOL, you better ask the paramedic. Right? I think, but he is on his shot. And so he's like actively losing weight. And so he has like a completely different diet. Like he literally eats like once a day. And then he just does like small snacks or whatever throughout the day or whatever. Like literally like little grain bars or whatever. And I forget all the time because I be throwing the fuck down. Like, and I be feeling.
Yeah, he's either on Ozempic or Manjaro or whatever it's called. But yeah, but she's picking out wedding rings with this guy, and she forgets he's on the shot. Like, that's how bothered she is about a man. But yeah, it's funny. It gets funny.
So fucking fat being out with him like last night. Like, girl, we got my favorite taco place again. I know. I'm obsessed with that fucking place. And I love me a good ass taco place. I love good ass tacos. Like, bitch, I love it. My phone dying again, child. I love my fucking taco place. Like, I love that shit. Nah, he loves it though. I'm with like, or whatever, but I'm not going to center them. They are no longer the center of my world. In fact, men. That beautiful ass blue serum I have, it's already like, half empty. So it's already like at its half. So I'm going to get the snail mucin, and then I'm going to get that other serum that one of my other girls told me. I have it like bookmarked here in my iPad.
I was talking, but all I was saying is, give me a minute, let me nip over here. But look, right, just look at the top of this. I don't know. Can you see me, mouse? I think you might be able to. Look at the top of the wood paneling. It's like she's tried to get it studio already, where you're just, on camera. But look, how do you even match it up this wrong? Like, how? Do you know when you see spiders doing webs and they like put them on crack and THC and MDMA and all that lot, and they do fucked up webs? This is what I'm seeing with her background for a start.
Or whatever. So we can just do that together. I know Starbucks is not playing with my goddamn food on this evening, child.
It's morning, but she's just got him from a night out. She had been telling us how hard she'd gone the night out, yeah? But yeah, she forgot it's morning and she's getting breakfast.
Child, I ain't got time. Let me see if I can just log in on here. I have my phone on loud. It was tweaking this morning. I had to literally order my shit on the browser just to still get notifications through the app. And I literally told the paramedic, I was like, baby, now my ass is about to cancel the damn shit. Okay, my stuff is still being picked up. All right, it's not quite on the way yet. All right, it's raining and all that. So y'all know how the stuff acts when it's raining and all that stuff. So I just want to make sure I get my shit because I need prayer.
Just saying, this is her stream and it's not fast forwarded or anything. Trust the frequency, yeah. Hi, Feral Terrell, Stephanie. Crazy Cat Lady. Do you know why do I keep not seeing Crazy Cat Lady? She's here. I'm sorry, I don't see her.
This morning.
Or is Callie giving Crazy Cat Lady? She's fucked here.
Yes, do get it. Okay, look at what else he bought me. Now, this is going to be ignorant, child. And he bought me just because I saw this and I liked it and I wanted it. Girl!
Now look at the bottom. Look at the bottom. With the skanky pillows. That's, I've got that. Well, my daughter has. It's, weighted blanket. And I bet it's because she's got a fucking springy, dusty mattress and she wants a bit of something on top of it. Oh, Crazy Cat Lady course, right. Sorry, Feral Terror, Stephanie. I'll remember that you're Crazy Cat Lady now. Yep. This is when DCFS have told her they are watching her channel. She's told us she's just got in from a heavy night out. She's drunk every single day on camera since DCFS have got involved. And the hard stuff.
And then we got some mix to go with it. Bitch, okay, so... oh, girl. Girl. Because me and him was talking about, coming back and like having a couple drinks or whatever. And then he was like, yeah, so just go and pick. I'm hella dead. Bitch, but why is it like half my fucking height? I got it because you know what this reminded me of? Like those big ass.
Hey, don't worry about it. You've got a wrench on. I knew it, really you. My reflection is key. She is a nugget short of a Happy Meal. I like it. I like the comparison. Thanks for coming. Yeah. Is this how you behave when the CFS have told you they're watching your channel? Oh shit, is my audio cut in? I hope it's not. Let me know, chat. Thank you for bringing me to my attention if it is. She's entertaining to watch, but that bloody wallpaper, I can't deal with it. Yeah, I want nuggets now. Someone feed me.
Ass bottles in the club when you see the bottle girls, right? With the fucking fireworks. I'm like, baby, all I need is like sparklers. And we can put the sparklers in here and I can like dance around the house. Girl. So, okay. And girl, look at, like, we didn't even drink that much of it because it was like, it was filled like up to here. And so, okay, because we were talking about having some drinks, and he was like, yeah, just go and pick out whatever you want. And I was like, and he was like, you like tequila, right? And I was like, yeah. So he went to like the tequila section or whatever. And so, of course, my ass got to get the biggest, most ignorant bottle. Bitch, I've never even seen this before. I've never even drank this before. I kind of love like this little head thing. It kind of reminded me of Versace. I don't know, child. It was giving me a fantasy. LOL. He said, bet. That's a good idea. Girl.
No, it does that. If you're behind and you put it on double speed or whatever, fast forward speed, when you get to live, it keeps like buffering you back. It's horrible. But I'm glad it's not me. This is just not the behaviour I'd be exhibiting if DCFS have told me they're watching my channel. Wow. Callie, you're a lying liar who lies. I know that. You're lying to you're lying to your audience because you know you're not going to get what you're asking for. Don't you? So you're lying that you don't want much while I was asking for the most. She's been drinking it every single day since she got it. Every single day. On camera. Oh, she went Southside overnight at Kai. At all of his hoes. All of his hoes on YouTube as well. Yes. Sorry, I didn't share my tab. Here we go.
They are no longer the center of my world. In fact, men can't be, because the center of my world now is my child. But even now, before my child is still myself. And that's simply because no longer the center of my world. In fact, men can't be, because the center of my world now is my child. But even now, before my child is still myself. And that's simply because of the circumstance that the fucking child's father put me in, because he's a fucking nutcase. Like, I don't know if Eric will ever.
So before anything else, she comes first before a child because of the dad. Absolute nutcase. She's a nutcase. Projection, self-awareness. Yeah.
Realized, but he forced me to like literally like even like center myself so hard that like, okay, I will keep progressing. So that way, whenever I have Puppy's gonna always come into a better, fucking more, beautiful, uplifting like environment as time goes on. I'm gonna be so fucking kick ass in this life that it doesn't matter what Eric pulls or what he does or what he says. Me and Puppy gonna thrive regardless, near or far. He forced me into that mindset. When that withholding happened, I had no choice. I knew I wasn't gonna break down about it. I couldn't. I had too much going on then. Like that just was not the tea. You know what I mean?
Unbelievable, isn't it? To me, it is. Yeah. I believe 2465. Yep, you're quite right. Before her own child. Yep, she said that. She says it all the time. All the time. Like, it shows mental illness to me. Hi, Bullifandra Jean. She's on minimum standard parenting time at the moment. So every other weekend, every other Wednesday. Yeah. Most is coming in about that as I'm streaming, so she makes me angry too. Really angry. She's calling a child puppy. She knows everyone involved hates the child being called puppy. 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 Yes. She thinks her child, is an accessory, like a little chihuahua in a handbag. Hi, Jessica MG. Well, I think the paramedic only knows about a traumatised girly account. I don't think he knows about her coming on here saying how much she uses him and how lakefront dude and all that crap. Yeah. Yeah.
And there's no cheat or guarantee that you'll meet the one for you. That's a sad and scary thought. Well, yeah, I also feel like that's a belief, because everything in our life like revolves around belief systems. So if I feel like if I were to ever personally believe that like I might not ever meet the one, that could manifest. Like a lot of like different beliefs also manifest. So like that's what they tell you to like, also like eliminate like limiting beliefs like in mindset and manifestation and shit, because the stories that we tell ourselves manifest. So if I'm a person, and that's why when I get the women in here and they're like, oh, well, dating is shit. All men are shit. I'm like, honey, please don't say that. Please, because you're like cursing your own life, because you're going to say that, you're going to speak that shit. And then you're going to train like your subconscious mind, like the reticular activating system, to honestly subconsciously search out men that aren't shit. That's why, even despite my experiences, I could never sit here and say that all men are shit, because I know that they aren't. Right? Like, that's why when things like have like fallen apart or whatever, it's made me immediately self-reflect. It's made me immediately want to grow as a person, because I'm like, all right, what the fuck is it about me that's still attracting men or circumstances like this? Because ain't no way. And when you nip it in the bud, you do start to like attract better. So there are certain stories that I refuse to tell myself. Like how I speak to myself now is like very uplifting. Like it's even aside from like the fucking I'm all there is type shit. Like I tell myself that I deserve, better. I deserve rest. I deserve peace. I am peace. I am rest. I am love. I deserve to always be uplifted. I deserve to be poured into. All of those are like a part of my affirmations that like are fueling like my belief system. So I don't like nothing outside of me can move me. That's a belief.
Sorry for being a bit absent then. I was just finding a traumatized girl account. I'm not even subscribed, that's why I had to look. This is what she palms off on to people as her main account. Oh, yeah, she's a cat woman, but she's independent. Don't need a man, but she'd have nothing if she didn't have one.
There's nothing against me or whatever. Like, all things are always alchemizing in my favor at all times. So I'm not out here with like a limited mindset from like some type of like wannabe victim, because that's a big thing that I had to let go of too. I had to let go of victim consciousness. Victim consciousness is a bitch. Like, I was major victim consciousness in Massachusetts. Like, it was a bitch. Victim consciousness is a complete
Bitch. Absolutely normal in every possible way. Yeah, this is what she's giving out the YouTube channel. I think that's what she gave DCFS and she tries to give it to people, but like people like the paramedic that fell for it. He found her on OnlyFans, you know. So, and he's a simp.
waste of time. Oh my God, they're attacking me. Oh my God, they're ruining my life. No one outside of you has power over you. No one has the ability to ruin your life. Your life can't be ruined as long as you don't choose the ruin. Like, right? Like, and you guys literally saw me move through that with this case. Like, y'all saw that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I knew of Eric's intentions. I was very aware, but I was not going to choose it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you knew he was taking you to court and you chose not to go 2 times, and then you chose to abandon your child. And you chose to let it go through default until you show back up again. I'm hungry as well, Panda. I'm wishing I've got a snack. I have no snack. Do you know Cramblings? And it's probably bad since I cover it, but I haven't even looked at. I don't look at it. Like, I find it hard to watch all the stuff that she's got up on the normal channel. A lot of it's like nonsense. You have to really scour, and I can't be arsed with half the time.
I wasn't going to choose Eric dangling the baby over my fucking head like an idiot. Like, I wasn't going to succumb to the I'm never going to see my baby again frequency. I could never do that. I was never going to succumb to the I've lost my baby forever frequency. That's just damn dumb. Am I not?
No, I haven't AI'd shit. She's saying these things. Like, I'm repeating it because this is unhinged. Like, how could you even let these words come out your mouth? Like,
Dangling the baby over my fucking head like an idiot. Like, I wasn't going to succumb to the I'm never going to see my baby again frequency. I could never do that. I was never going to succumb to the I've lost my baby forever frequency. That's just damn dumb. Am I not an eternal mother? Right? Like, I wasn't going to give into whatever. In fact, all of his bullshit made me start strategizing against him. Hence why I don't want child support. I don't want him trying.
she has the baby 6 nights a month and doesn't pay a thing for him. But and as well, she's had him 1/3 of the first year of his life. Like, why would she be expecting child support? She doesn't want him. She likes how things are now. Baby comes and goes. She puts up with him for a few days at most. Then she's rewarded by trips out and food. And not paying her way with her child. Like, I think I might have to run a snack and drink break soon, if people don't mind. She needs to be on planet Earth. She really bloody does.
Trying to run discovery on me, seeing the names of the men who are actually like providing now. He'd fucking shit bricks. No. You don't get to no. No. If anything, it made me start strategizing like how to like block out his fucking constant attacks because he's so fucking like dumb. Like, you know what I mean? Like, especially even online, like motherfuckers who've been wanting to project like struggle or whatever onto like me and my child. I think like a lot of y'all are fucking disgusting. I think a lot of y'all are gross, and I'm not saying y'all here in my chat, but those of you who watch with like nothing but malice and like ill intent, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it out loud because I'm getting really tired of people projecting onto me about Kai denied it, but who knows? Oh, they asked her, she denied it. Oh well. I mean, of course she would. She's not gonna go and say publicly, yeah, I set that bitch up with my job. Like, you know what I mean? Because then that's self-incriminating, but whatever. And okay, but the fact that so she's spoken out publicly again, then that means she's still fucking lurking like a weirdo.
I can't edit and do videos for shit, yeah? But I'm working on compiling every time she said Kai's name since this all started, right? Kai, who doesn't have a channel, by the way. Just the same as her ex. None of this needed to be online. She's mad that people have seen it and are getting their own say towards what's gone on. Like, Kai isn't. You're openly speaking about Kai all of the time. You're making defamatory accusations towards Kai. You used and abused Kai. The goodness of her heart. You did all that. And then you accuse her of things with your baby daddy. You accuse. You've brought a job into this. And then you doxed her, didn't you? You doxed where she lives. Good job you don't have a bloody army, Callie. It really is.
Dude, either way, she's lurking like a widow. I think all of y'all are fucking like, honestly, like just go and enjoy your frequency. Like y'all are showing, yeah, nobody would say it publicly. Insta girl. All right, baby. I'll check Instagram. Thank you, baby. But this is so weird. Like all of you who've done nothing but project negativity upon me and my child, all of you who wanted to like, you know, accuse me of not being able to care for my baby, all of you bitches like who are fucking jealous of the fact that I'm actually able to spoil my baby, all of y'all who are even jealous of my dynamic now, or jealous of the fact that I don't live in stress or anything right now, like y'all are very pathetic. And it's unfortunate that people are so miserable that they have to project their shit onto me. Like y'all want so desperately to see the courts have quote unquote power over me. They don't. Because if shit was really meant to go all the way left, it would have already. Like, you know what I mean? Like, those of you all who, like, when I'm coming in from, like, a happy day or whatever, y'all want to come in and throw the chat off or whatever, like how Jenna did earlier when I was, like, showing you guys, like, what the paramedic got me or whatever, and I'm, like, over here laughing about it. Like, it's gross. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But, like, girl... Mushroom Destroyer, I'm just addressing the fact of how pathetic people are trying to lower my frequency. And honestly, girl, like, project or...
I went sweeping over Mushroom Destroyer. I just get it. They'll know what I mean.
This is how the makeup turned out, bitch. Girl, all I did was...
Oh, this is how the makeup turned out, bitch. 1 second. Right, I'm going to let it play.
In Burlington... I ain't see, bitch, I didn't even go to Target because the DCFS lady called me when I was in the car. So I fucking spun back and I fucking poured me up a drink. And I'm like, hey, bet, guess what? Guess what's good? You know what I mean? The DCFS case is unfounded, bro. Nuisance case, bro. Nuisance. I get the...
I was going to jump somewhere else. Right. Her makeup is well bad. I have got close-up pictures, but listen to what she says here. How she celebrated DCFS, apparently, allegedly, without speaking to anybody else involved yet, but having appointments to do so, have said this and how she celebrated that.
In Burlington, I ain't see, bitch, I didn't even go to Target because the DCFS lady called me when I was in the car. So I fucking spun back and I fucking poured me up a drink. And I'm like, hey, bet, guess what? Guess what's good? You know what I mean? The DCFS case is unfounded, bro. Nuisance case, bro. Nuisance. I get the paperwork in a few days.
Looked up at the ceiling when she said that, didn't she? And she's there with a drink again. Like, she went to go shopping, DCFS rung her up, and she spun back and got a drink and came online. I don't know if she quite admitted to pouring a drink in a car, but I took it as like, instead of doing what she was going to do, she span around and got back home to get pissed. That's an action I'd take if I'd had really bad news, if I'm honest. I'll just go all back in case.
That's the only thing. DCFS lady called me when I was in the car. So it was peak in Burlington. I ain't see, bitch, I didn't even go to Target because the DCFS lady called me when I was in the car. So I fucking spun back and I fucking poured me up a drink. I'm like, hey, bet, guess what? Guess what's good? You know what I mean? The DCFS case is unfounded, bro. Nuisance case, bro. Nuisance.
You won't say that. But there's a lot. It's one of them that investigations aren't done in the open. You can be talking to anyone. You can even be one of the people involved and you're not going to know every angle and every way a case could turn. They're not going to let you know that stuff, yeah? You know, is Callie's place unsafe? Maybe some areas, but, you know, you could be in an hotel and be allowed to it's drug addicts, pedos and everything get to see the kids and stuff. Like, Callie isn't on that level, is she? Callie just needs some help and she needs a slap into reality and learn to put a kid first. Hi, Monica Baha. Yeah, you'd think she were pregnant if she just hadn't had a period. She's like Shani, she tells you every time she's on. Yeah, they won't say nuisance case. No. And she was like, oh, yeah, it's a nuisance case, unfounded. I get my paperwork in a few days. I can't show it in court, unfortunately. And I can't say anything because it'd just be hearsay. So, yeah, there's that. Just, right, dress for the body you have. Like, you're online, you're drinking. This woman trying to call the ex-Captain Morgan on all this lot, and she's drinking every single stream. Sorry, I've just got a message. Yeah, sorry about that. I was just about to message you. That's why I've gone quiet. If you want to come up, you're always welcome, Kai. If you want to keep messaging me or messaging me chat, you're welcome to do so. Like you've just said, it's your name, your report, it matches with the time. It goes against her story. Apocalypse Punch. Hi, darling. Lovely to see you. Thank you for being here. So I'll just put that in the chat. I know that you got a lot on at the minute. You don't need this. But, you know, you're always welcome to have your say or in the chat or in messages. But I've got your emails open at the moment. I'm messaging baby daddy as well at the moment. So,
I get the paperwork in a few days. That's the only thing. But if there's another court date, I'll just submit that over, right? But I'm over here, I'm talking my shit right now. I'm piping up all my shit right now because I know I can. Because a lot of I don't know where all this fucking negativity been coming from. I ain't never seen so many people try to hate on a new mommy. I'm a woman. I've never hated on a new mother. If any of you all actually remember any of my old school reactions, whenever people had kids and all that bullshit, bro, no, you know what? Fuck that. Actually, you know what? No. Fuck that. Fuck that. I give you one better. When I was in mass and some of those fucking channels who were coming after me doing numbers on numbers, I'm talking 60, 70K views, bitch, talking about me. I never went after their children. Ever. I didn't need to. Kids are off limits. I don't give a fuck who raising them.
Nobody is going after Callie's child. Nobody. And Kai, I see you backstage. I don't know if you know if you've got your camera on. I don't know if you want to be on screen or... Yeah? Are you sure? Right. No worries. You should be up now. On mute. I don't know if you need to unmute, Kai.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Ah, there we go. Hi, Kai. Wow, you look gorgeous, darling.
Thank you. Fresh bleach. I love it.
I'm loving that. Oh, so jealous. So you sent me something over. Do you want me to put that up on screen?
Yeah, you can if you like to.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll pop it up. And then we can talk about it and that. Goes against everything Callie's said about yours and her situation.
Sorry, the background noise is my cats. They're tree.
We make every exception for cat noises around here, darling. Don't you worry. Right, so I've got this here. I'm going to share this. There we go. Is this any bigger? So I'm just seeing if I can make this bigger. Ah. Can you see that, Kai?
Yes, I can see it.
Yes, everyone loves the cat noises. And everyone say hello to Kai and tell her she looks beautiful because, look, she's absolutely glowing.
Okay. You're going to make me shy.
Well, I can't make you shine anymore because you are, like I say, you're glowing. You look really great, love. I wish I had my camera pulled up, but do you know, if we can do an interview soon, I'd love to have both of our cameras pulled up so we can see, you know, social cues and all that like that. So what I have on my screen is, this is the day that Callie had to leave your house, wasn't it?
Yes. October 29th.
Yep, a couple of days before Halloween.
Right before Halloween.
Right before Halloween, bitch. So this is a report where it states you as the victim.
Yes.
And this is the day that she left. Now, if she was the victim, you wouldn't have this report, would you?
Yes, and her name would be there instead of mine.
Exactly. And she'd be throwing this up because she's thrown Eric's report, the one she made, because she got the police out there, but they wouldn't do anything because there was no court order.
It was unfounded, and she dropped all accusing him of all that stuff. It was legal, and she ended up dropping anything else. Like, she ended up dropping it.
We're getting you breaking up a bit. I kind of made out what you said, but we're breaking up. I don't know if it might be better to just drop the camera for now.
It's always my otter. It's always the otter box. Sorry. Much better now, right? Is it better now?
I believe so. So, like, I feel like you just said then, the report against Eric, you said it was unfounded and it was dropped and there's nothing against him on his record.
Yeah, his weapons were legal, and she dropped like the domestic things because she couldn't prove it, like the order of protection. She never showed up to the court dates, and what she told me during that time period, it seemed like she would cry over the fact that she was sorry that he was losing the weapons, that she called the police on him, and she's been making such a big stink about lately.
Yeah, and you had to remind her that she was trying to seek a protection order and take him to court, and she should be
Yes.
grateful he didn't have his weapons if she was scared of
Yes.
him.
When I believed her, that was literally like the first time I kind of raised my eyebrow at her story, because I'm listening to her cry, and I'm like, why would you cry if he threatened to kill you with those same weapons? That doesn't make sense to me. Why are you so sorry that he's losing his weapons? But now that I think about it, I think it was more so she was upset because she knew that's something that would break whatever trust they had in between them, so she couldn't go back. I think it was more so like she knew she took it too far, that she couldn't go back.
I believe that as well, because I know that her dad asked him to take her back, and I know she asked you to text him on her behalf.
Even, and the way I'm speaking up again, because once we did our last videos, besides like popping in every now and then, I really stopped watching her videos. They're very long-winded. I do have a job I have to clock in for, and up until Tree Boy, I didn't even realize you can speed up her content like 1.5, 2.0, and still understand everything she's saying. I was like, oh, wow. That makes this way easy. And then the transcripts, I was like, oh, this makes it so much easier to just see
the transcripts, so you can just search your name. And
yeah, so once I did that, and then I kind of just stopped paying attention, because I was like, don't feed the troll, and
and you really did. You had your one and done, and I messaged you, and you didn't message me back, and I didn't keep messaging you, did I? I said to you, I know you want to step back, but I want you to know I'm here, and I am thinking of you. And I left it at that, didn't I?
And I'm really bad at checking my email. Like, she's right in the fact that I don't really do media. I don't really, my email's more so for like promotions around my birthday. So I get my free crumble cookie, my free Subway sandwich, things like that.
And your Starbucks pink drink.
And then I don't really do social media. So she's right in the fact that I don't do social media, but I am all about pop culture. I'm always watching TikTok. I'm always watching YouTube. I love pop culture. I used to get the magazine, so I do pay attention to what's going on. And so I was actually watching you saying DCFS against Callie or something. So I was like, what's going on now? What's going on now? And then that's when I was just like, oh my God, she's really Kyla,
And she gave out your area where you live.
DCF, yes. And I was just really shocked that she just knows no bounds to her paranoia. And even with this, I feel like she wants to pin it on me. Like, she cannot fathom that it could be one of her fake followers. She cannot fathom that the people she's over here laughing in front of could possibly be the ones to do it. She cannot fathom that auntie in one of her stories where she said that her auntie was like, you keep letting your child run around and you're not parenting. She cannot fathom that maybe even her father is tired of her. And it's like, she cannot fathom that it could be somebody from her life. Even the way she's trying to like, oh, I know it's not Eric. It's got to be Kai. Even like that is like weird to me. It feels like she wants to go back to Eric. It's like, it feels like she's like letting Eric know, I know you would never do this to me. I just know it's that jealous bitch over there. Like, she needs to think, I don't know. I don't even want to go.
Maybe she has something in her head that Eric picked you over her. In her head, she wouldn't be able to deal with that because she's got to be top bitch. She's got to be picked every time, whoever it's over.
And I'm really amused this time around. Like, before, I was really upset. And I did, when I was replying, I was really upset because I'm like, she tried to take my home. She tried, and now she tried to take my man, you know, in so many ways. Now she's trying to think that I would take my job. And my whole thing is like, if I kicked you out of my home, because I didn't want to lose my home, what makes you think I would jeopardize my job that pays my bills in order to keep my home?
And this
And
is it. At the end of the day, you'd have done this at the time as well. Like when it would have been more, you put a police report in on her. Like you wouldn't have even been looked down upon for putting a report in on her at that point. So why wouldn't
yeah,
you have done it?
exactly. My whole thing is like, if
Oh,
she
sorry, I muted you by
suggested
accident. Sorry, I muted you by accident.
the lady cop is the one who suggested I possibly get an order of protection once I give her a rundown of everything and how this girl is just, she follows me around my apartment trying to argue. She'll wake the baby up out of his sleep to be like, what would you do if I called the police? She's the one who suggested I get an order of protection because she didn't trust, like, this is Chicago. Unfortunately, there's a lot of mental illness in this city. So I feel like even through Callie putting on her show, like, I feel like authentic people can see through her. They really can. They can see through her. So even many of my friends would meet her and afterwards they'd be like, I don't really like her. There's something weird about her smile. That's something they would always say. Something off about her smile. Like,
It's
or
the
her,
eyes.
or she would
It's
get
the eyes
crazy
with
eyes.
the smile. Yeah.
Yes.
The eyes with
So
the smile.
the police officer, I told you the woman cop, she wanted to stay until she actually left because she didn't believe she would actually leave that day. But I told her, I'm like, no, she's going to leave. She has to leave. Her name is not on the lease. Now, mind you, I did not realize how much mail that Callie had already been getting delivered to my home because I'm really bad at checking my mailbox too. It's not just my outbox, guys. It's not just the inbox. It's my mailbox too. So I didn't realize how much so many collection items. This girl owes so much money to so many people besides her viewers that she scammed 2 years ago.
Yeah, Eric told me
she even had her dad mail coming here. Like,
well,
she even had her dad's mail coming here. And I'm like, I didn't even know who this person was. I'm just like, it's all this mail. And I was like, Packer. I was like, Packer, who's this man? Like, I didn't even know her dad's first name.
If she had her dad's mail there, that means she was probably getting credit in his name.
I have no idea. I didn't open it. Like, most of Callie's mail, like in the beginning, I'm like, sometimes I forget her real name is Caledonia.
Yeah.
So when I got the mail, I was like, what is this? But when you have collection items, they just love using big, bright letters. Like, yeah, the outside is the envelope. It's not even an envelope. They weren't even sending in envelopes. They were sending like some type of letter form like that was perforated. So I'm not going to open that, but I'm looking to see what it is. It's you owe. And I'm like, dang. So I ended up giving it back to the mail lady. So hopefully Callie got her collections. I don't care about her. I don't care to see her in debt. I don't care to see her lose her child. I don't care to watch her. It's like, I just want her to know, like, I don't care, girl. Leave it alone. Leave me alone. Leave it alone. You keep saying, oh, I'm obsessed. It's like, I came onto a video because she keeps forgetting. Not only did you accuse me of having an affair with your baby daddy, but you also in that same video accused me of popping pills and doing drug deals with your child. She just keeps brushing over that. She just keeps brushing over that. And she just is insistent on focusing on, oh, she wants what I have. And it's like, no, nobody wants what you have. Callie, I swear nobody wants what you have.
She wants what you have. You have a good standing. You've got your own things. You're not depending on someone else. And you haven't got a baby you're not even allowed to see half a week,
Exactly. Like, I wouldn't want that. I didn't even want it for Callie. That's the crazy part. Do you know how many times people have asked me to be like, Kai, can you do this? And I refused. Even after I learned the video stuff. It wasn't until she directly attacked me that I came out and defended myself. But you haven't seen me come out here to defend Eric or his choices or actions. You haven't, besides like once the video dropped and stuff, I came out to defend myself. Once she made a video, kicking, laughing, and then she started talking about my business, that's when I came out to defend myself. If Callie loses custody, what does she think? Me and Eric is going to raise the baby together? Like, that is so ridiculous to me. Like, that is y'all's child. Y'all need to figure that out. I have the gear to make a child too. If ever I wanted to raise a child, I can have a child. I don't need to raise yours. I don't need to go up behind you and take your baby daddy and take your child. And like, that's just,
Well,
I don't.
she pretty much put him on you when you lived there, didn't she? If you wanted him, you pretty much had him, really.
She kept trying to get us to interact when she left. Like, me and Eric was friends, but I always kind of recognized Eric is Callie's friend first, so I wasn't trying to. And then I also thought they were so good together throughout the years. I was like, why didn't you ever give Eric a try? Why didn't you ever give Eric? That was always my conversation. So why would I all of a sudden, like, oh, this is my chance to take what I've been telling her to take?
Told me what your type of man is, and it's not Eric.
No, guys, look, blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice over here. It's just my preference. I like them tall, dark, chocolatey, a little caramely, with a nice sweet center. Like, and then Callie's type has never been what she's dating now. Pardon me?
I said it's Thursday. Don't get us too excited. But
right. Yeah. And look, my man is on his way over right now. So I'm already like, I'm cooking him dinner. So
oh, that's why you got the glow on.
Nikki, stop it.
No, it's true. I'm loving the hair. The hair is fabulous.
Yes, he helped me cut it, guys. But yeah, and it's the same guy I was arguing with last year. He was going through some growing pains, but she doesn't even understand. Like, I barely argued.
She wasn't even with her man. She wasn't even with her man, and that was your house to argue in. And I'm sorry,
and we literally
unwanted house guest. You had an unwanted house guest. Of course, that's going to cause trouble between you.
Yes. And I'm not gonna lie, he's an Aries, I'm a Cancer. Some of that passion bleeds over. So we actually was barely like arguing when Callie was here. In fact, some of my arguments would center around her because I'd be like, I'm so tired of her venting. But because he's not used to it, he's like, no, it's okay for her to vent. And I'm like, well, shoot, I would leave you guys two alone to talk, but I don't trust her. I can trust you all day, but my whole thing is like, why even put him in a situation that he's uncomfortable with? Because I told you guys, he had to come to me several times to be like, he was kind of uncomfortable with the way she was dressing around him, or she would
booty shorts and touchy.
Seek him out. Yes, purposely try to seek him out when I would go to the bathroom. Or this is back then I used to smoke squares. I don't anymore, guys. Coming up on a year. I think maybe the stress from Callie had me smoking squares because ever since she's been gone, I don't smoke them no more. So, or every time I would go out for a square, he'd be like, she came in there to talk to me, to be like, because we were going through a break where we were trying to decide if we're going to stay together or not. And we were all like, she joined the conversation one day and I allowed her to. And at the end of the conversation, she's going to stand up being like, hey, she's like, Kai, I didn't get it before. I just thought he was an asshole, but now I get it. He needs to be alone. He doesn't need to be with you. He needs to do, and I'm just looking at her like, you have that conversation with me in private. You don't have that conversation in front of my man that I still want to be with. Like, so yeah, it didn't work out like that.
She wants to feel like she's above everyone else. Like,
and then she kept trying to have conversations with him. I swear she went to her room, changed, and the outfit got smaller. So every time I left the room, she over here kept trying to sneak out of her room to have a conversation with him. And I had already been like, can we just stop talking about it tonight? Like, this wasn't even on the agenda. Me and him were supposed to watch a movie, like eat, chill, and like, you won't leave us alone. And not on top of that, you won't leave him alone. Like, she even made a weird comment like, oh, you got Eric's number, but I don't have your guy's number. Why do you need his number? That was a weird comment to make. So she just do stuff like that.
Yeah, you don't need it. And it's like, right, just so she can hear it herself, you didn't get DCFS on Callie, did you?
No. I did not call DCFS on her. And I don't even know how my name got, just because I work for DCFS, anybody can call the hotline. Personally,
I said it could have easily been me. It could have easily been me or anyone who watches my show.
It's anonymous.
She said nobody knew the pickup location. She said nobody knew the pickup location.
Nobody knew. So how would I know? She thinks like me and Eric are having all these secret conversations.
I knew.
I'm about to say, you probably talk to him more than I do, Nikki. Like,
She's told us so many times. It's the police department at 6 p.m. every other
and
Wednesday,
I
every
live
other Friday, every
nowhere
other.
near Oak Lawn. Nowhere near. I'm a good hour away from Oak Lawn.
But
So
she
it's
said
like,
it was you or Eric because they knew the pickup location and they knew her dad's name.
and then she even said in her story, it's like as soon as Eric pulled up, DCFS was right behind him. Or she said, as soon as I pulled up, DCFS pulled up right behind me. So it's like, make 1 + 1 = 2. She makes such an idiotic, like, I've never like listened to somebody so long that was like so kind of, I don't want to insult her, but so very like not like common
She's not on the
sense has
planet.
left the building. Like 1 + 1 = 2, Callie. You keep trying to make 1 + 1 = 4, and it's just not going to happen.
She's drinking a lot now, isn't she? She's
She
not even
drinks on
hiding
every
it.
stream in the car, and it's like, should we call you Tila Tequila? Like, you want to call him Captain Morgan? Like, girl, you drink a margarita time, like margaritas and tequila all the time. Margarita, tequila. And my whole thing is like, I guess all that pain you had, you just don't have anymore because you shouldn't be mixing your really strong pain medication with tequila.
You can tell when she's doing it as well. You can really tell.
Yeah, her energy gets like either real loopy or real, guys, today. Like, it's just either or. And I'm just,
Have you
I
heard the
try
new
not
plan?
to, pardon me?
So have you heard the new plan to stick the baby in the basement?
Yeah, I did not watch that far. I stopped watching. I feel like she really feeds off this negativity. Like she keeps trying to throw God in there, but I'm like, God would not be telling you to get online and talk the way you do around about the people you talk about. Even me calling us garbage, calling me a bitch, saying, "Oh, Kai and her stupid mess, her idiotic, messy, obsessed." I'm just like, that doesn't sound like God. That sounds more like that devil that you still hold near and dear.
That demon she
That
summoned.
demon. And the thing is, I know she's lying because that one video where she was really coming after me and Eric, I am the shadow, I am the light. You was all God until she's all God until she actually feels something. Then all of a sudden that shadow and that demon comes back. And it's like, when you are going through a tough time, what Callie considers a tough time, because obviously battling over custody of her child is not a tough time. But when I came out with my video, when I joined the drama channel, she was more stressed about me talking to you, Nikki, than she has been over this whole case regarding the custody of her child. That was like the first video when she came back when her energy was all dark and low. And she's talking about the shadow stuff. At no point in regards to Eric and the custody over her child has she had that type of energy.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I just feel like that speaks so much. That just speaks so much. And then I look at her comment section and all they do is talk about, oh girl, they're jealous of you and her titties. That's all they do is talk about her yitties and oh, they're so jealous of you.
No, they're all trolls. They're all trolls or as deluded as she is, because you wouldn't be supporting this, especially like DCFS are involved, and every single day since she's drinking on stream and she's been screaming. Did you hear it the other day saying, oh, if Eric doesn't let me see my child on his birthday, I'm just going to make his birthday my wedding day and it'll be about my wedding day instead of his birthday.
I thought that was so weird. Like, she doesn't even think about her child. She just threw her child in there because it's like, oh my gosh, that's my baby's birthday too. Why would you punish your child in the effort to punish Eric?
Well, she was saying it as in the fact that, oh, if you're all going to take that day away from me, I'm going to make it special in a different way.
It's already special. It's your child's birthday. That's what I was like. Oh man, I'm just so, I don't know. I don't know how I didn't see it sooner, guys. I really done it. Cause like going into this deep dive and like watching Callie's videos and Googling her name into YouTube, There's been videos talking about her narcissistic ways for the last 4 or 5 years, and I read the comments and I watch some of the videos, and her behavior is exactly the same. It's the same cycle, and I'm just like, I would have saved me so much trouble if I had just watched a video from just 2 years ago.
And this is what you and Eric have in common. You both don't really do social media. You don't live your life online. She did all this expecting that neither of you two would ever see it, ever be able to comment on it, ever have a voice on it. And she's mad that you see her.
I did. That's exactly what it is. She wanted to be a bully. She wanted to be a bully undisturbed. So the moment I disturb her bully frequency, because that's really what she's on. She's a bully. Callie is a bully. And she thought that she knows me and Eric aren't on social media. She knows her friend Christian is not on social media. Her friend Hannah, Brandon, she knows we're the ones who've always been telling her, just log off. She knows. She thought she could say whatever she wanted and nobody's going to speak up for themselves.
And now she's mad that people have, and it's all her own doing. And she can't fathom why people get to speak when she does.
Yes, and even... Oh, that's him. Sorry, guys.
Right. No worries. You get off, beautiful. I'd love to have her speak. Like, let me put some questions together, and we'll speak on recorded, and then we can edit it like we did last time.
Sounds perfect. I would like that too, like an interview style, so I can just answer any questions you guys have to the best of my ability. Because I'm going to be honest, this is going to be one of my last Drama Channel videos.
One and done.
Yeah, because it's getting like, girl, that didn't even affect my job. Because I was going to do an order of protection against her, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't speak to you, Nikki, because we can't go back and forth. But I'm not going to do the order of protection. I'm just going to speak to you and let it go. I'm just going to let Callie go, let this whole situation go. After this, she can say whatever she wants to say. I won't be there to refute it. So it might be true, guys. I don't know.
And this is what you did last time. You had your say, you walked away. She couldn't help herself but bring you back into it. So I'll let you go anyway, darling. I'm going to ask you chat for some questions and I'll email you, yeah?
Sounds good. Thanks, Nikki.
Thank you for your time. See you later, beautiful.
Guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See what I mean? I can't make a plan because plans never work out. I hope you enjoyed our guest, Kai. She's actually stunning. I wasn't pandering. She's beautiful. Yeah, can see where the jealousy is coming from. I need to get to the updates I was going to give. So sorry that I've not hit my chat. I did want to give Carmi attention. So, hi, Azria, Hikati's daughter. Hi, Flushy Moo. Sorry that I just wanted to give her my attention. I love her to bits. She's so lovely. She's so lovely. But yeah, we were on about doing an interview in the background. I want to have both of our cameras on, so we can see each other. Conversation, a lot of it is through facial actions, body language, all that crap, yeah. I've lost one of my tabs, so let me find that, please. There we go. Now we're going to pick up, and then I'm going to get to the bit, and then I'm going to give you the father update.
Even if they are on the utmost bullshit on a hate campaign about me. And you bitches wanted to try to do this, do that to me? Like what, I was going to match frequency? No, I've never been about that with other people's children. I've never been about that with other people's kids. The minute I be finding out people have kids and all that shit, remember when I backed off Aaron Carter, and this is where it's going to get sad. Kind of documenting or whatever, because what I'm getting ready to tell you guys is actually, it's not new, but today it was more than apparent. Oh no, what the man do now? Y'all, when I dropped off Puppy, you know what I mean? Like, Puppy was in a good mood. Like, My baby's doing that thing where like he squeals a lot. And see y'all, I can't see me. Bitch, I camera quality and everything's still there. We see you. I don't see myself, child. You know, well, I guess I'll just use my I'll use this as a monitor or whatever. You know, the same one with the voice recording, the one who piped up, right? The one whose mom helped me, you know, get into the hotel and everything, Brandon, right? He's actually been on the phone with me a lot because Brandon says since I'm dealing with another man, it's probably best that I be on the phone with another man. And you guys know the paramedic works during these like daytime hours, right? Eric's dream, bitch, he'll fucking, you know, marry and probably have more kids or something. But if the circumstances stay the way they are, where like I just keep excelling and keep moving forward and keep, you know, gravitating towards better scenarios and stuff. People be throwing out Mariah earlier and earlier, right? And I can't take it. Yeah, I can't take that shit either. It's like it's time. It's like, girl. But like I know I've always had a vision, like even when I left Eric, like, you know, for me personally, like I want marriage, I want kids. None of that has stopped me. Like my fertility's improved and everything. I have always just envisioned a life where gradually as puppy gets older, he will see not only the healthier dynamics, just like, you know, who the healthier parent is, because Eric's just like a drunk mechanic, right? Like, you know, there's nothing there. But like seeing me thrive like in my environment and like you just like with me doing everything, and then puppy will have siblings, like, you know what I mean, like puppy will have siblings and just kind of be attracted to that life that he's not getting at his dad's, because his dad is just like some angry single man trying to act like he's, you know, fucking, I don't know, best man on earth or something. Just like
the man who was good enough to abandon your child to, the man who's good enough to have him, was it 90% of the time, pay for him, not take a penny off you at minute, filled the gap you left, caught him up after neglect. Yeah, this man, you're happy with him having the majority of your child. You barely fight it. You're not bothered.
Whatever that whole facade is, like, it's impossible to be a good father and bash the mother of your child and actively try to, like, I don't know, provoke or I don't even know, provoke. I don't even know what these tactics are called. It's impossible to be a good parent and do these actions. I've been so centered on my baby and I that like these actions just look stupid to me. It just looks very obsessive. Like, and I just be like, okay, it's another Tuesday. Like, you know what I mean? But for me personally, like, I know not to engage with that and not to do the back and forth because that's just stupid. Like that, just because that's normal to Eric or whatever, it doesn't mean it has to be normal to me. It's like I left him because of that kind of a dynamic. It's just wild to me that after a year, he's still, I mean, and who knows, maybe it wasn't him, maybe it was Kai, or maybe it's both of them. I don't know with the whole DCFS stuff, but either way, it's just dumb. And if that lady ever needs anything else from me or feels the need to come by or something crazy like that, dude, I'm just going to show her the same things that I show you guys and downstairs or whatever. And she's not going to care about no hollowed, empty out basement. You know what I mean? They don't care about empty spaces and empty rooms. Like, you know what I mean? As long as baby has what he needs and has a safe environment and has like adequate food and all that. I mean, yeah, I take my baby out a lot, but like I do still have food here in the house. I always do, because you never know when he might want a snack or like want me to cook something really quick. So we just, you know, we keep all that. As long as I have that and I have more than that, that's all that matters. So it's like, I'm not really sure what the issue is. And this is why I'm thinking like it's more of a problem of people just having an issue of like really sitting with the fact that I've left them. And I have peace, but that's kind of what happens when you leave chaotic people. Your life tends to get better and you have peace.
Erica's not chased her back. Has she give any example of him even trying to? Her actions have showed that, like, she dropped things with him because she wanted to still be in touch with him. Her dad begged him back. She begged Kai to text him for her. You know, what's going on here? Eyesight for life. Yeah, she wants to keep popping him out because that's what she needs. Bitch, have the one you've got first. Liz Pyro, sorry. Exactly. The father hasn't been online bashing her. Just like Kai, they've had enough of her one side being out there and their silence being taken as guilt and them talking up is guilt. It doesn't work that way. Same people can see. Yeah, she is a hypocrite. Hi, Mop. Halloween. Mop, it's been a while. I've missed you. At least she's found peace. At least she has found her peace. Her peace, her peace. Let's see what this is about.
Why it's so big? Girl, it's literally 1,700 milliliters. It's literally 17.
This one.
Okay. So I'm gonna retaliate. I'm not gonna do a whole bunch of shit. I will expose you. And you have been exposed. But that chapter is closed now. Okay. But I will always speak the truth on my channel. But now I know how to move. Because now I see a snake when it's coming. And I see that snake from far away. I've even told y'all, if he try to make me miss that baby's birthday next year, that boy got one more chance. Let me find out he gonna try to finesse another way for me to miss the baby's birthday. I will just make it my wedding date. I'm oh so serious. I'm already out here shopping for rings with the paramedic. Do not play me.
So, is it just me, or does that sound like that's aimed at her missing her baby's birthday? It's not aimed at it being Eric's birthday, that. That's it. Right, you're going to keep me away? I'm going to make it my day. Fuck my baby. That's what she's saying. I know, yeah, I haven't got Discord at the minute. Right, I'm putting it back on. I'll get back to him. I'm sorry. I have been so fucking busy. I haven't had a break. I really haven't. And every time I think I'm getting one, people know I've got spare time on my hands. So, her eyebrows, yeah, they're not that bad here. Is this the video actually? One sec. Right, 52, 54. I think it's here. Let's see. Oh, crap.
And I didn't even get much shopping done at all. I was like literally in my car and I came right back. And I just got my food that I ordered. I just ended up getting some chicken tenders or whatever. Hey, y'all. I hope my chat acts right. I see y'all in here.
I don't know if you can see this. Right, look how bad her under eye makeup is here.
Thank you for the like already, babe. Hey. Hi. I'm gonna let y'all pile in. Here. Hey, and thank y'all for likes. I don't see y'all in my chat, bro.
Hey, there's no line. It's I don't know what it is. It's broken spaghetti. It's not right anyway. Put it that way. Or 54 or something.
Thank the Lord Jesus I am not with you anymore. Are you kidding me? How you cause this much chaos and we not even together? How you cause this much chaos and we not even under the same roof? Nigga, we ain't even in the same zip code. How you cause this this much chaos and we ain't even in the same zip code? We ain't even on the same channel. And we most definitely ain't even in the same frequency. How, the fucking bullshit award definitely goes to Eric. Sir, because I'm fascinated. How did you keep up this much bullshit from a different zip code? How did you keep up this much chaos from afar, bro? Dedicated every single day, all day, by yourself. One phone, one talking parents app, one case, one puppy, by yourself. John Cena, the real baby daddy, because John Cena would never. Any other man with common sense would never. Real men build, they do not destroy. Real men build, they don't destroy. Sir, I'm sorry if your goal was to tear down the mother of your child. I can't relate to you, darling. I don't even want to tear you down. I will expose you, and I have. Don't.
Right, we have to move on. There's loads I'm missing out, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She's too much, and I weren't expecting Kai up, but I'm glad she came up. Can't wait to interview her. Anyone who has any questions, please send them in to me. Right, we need to get on to DCFS and the court update, so then I can give you the version I've got of the court update.
How did you keep up this much chaos from afar, bro? Dedicated every single day, all day, by yourself. One phone, one talking parents app, one case, one puppy, by yourself. John Cena, the real baby daddy, because John Cena would never. Any other man with common sense would never.
Would never shag her and get her up the duff. And I'm sorry, baby, that we've had this convo. He agrees, he shouldn't have stuck his dick in crazy, but can't regret it because he has his beautiful child. He has his beautiful child the majority of the time. Callie is on Wick, is it? Wick, Snap, whatever. She's on Foodies. She's not paying child support. When the final order goes in, she will be, and she'll lose the whip. If she doesn't lose it on November 1st, I hear that might be a thing. I might be misinformed.
Real men build, they do not destroy. Real men build, they don't destroy. Sir, I'm sorry if your goal was to tear down the mother of your child. I can't relate to you, darling. I don't even want to tear you down. I will expose you, and I have. Don't pull it, because I will come on here and just tell everybody the truth anyway, okay? And it's always going to come out anyway, right? But, sir, the reason why I haven't retaliated against you, the reason why I don't argue and all that bullshit with you, and you know what I told you in that Talking Parents app. You know what I told you.
You come online and you argue with him when he had no recourse. He had no voice back. You did it for several months before he came to me. And even then, he's not exposed you the way he could. You know there's a video out there of you physically abusing him with your child in his arms. You haven't even alleged physical abuse against you from him. You alleged a death threat, which wasn't one. You've alleged death threats as well, not towards him, but you know who towards.
Right. You know what I told you? That you was never worth my energy or my acknowledgement. That was facts. Sir, I don't even give you eye contact when we exchange puppy. You do not deserve my eye contact. Bruh, you don't deserve my energy or my acknowledgement. I don't care how big of a fool you act from afar or near. I will always remain the same because nothing outside of me moves me. And I had to actually, and guess what, doll? When I first started working on my mindset, you were the motivating factor. So when I first started telling myself that nothing outside of me can move me and no one outside of me has power over me and no one can control me, I used Eric as my visual. Because I knew I knew what I was going up against, and I had to prep myself mentally for the battle because this motherfucker is crazy. And y'all have seen it. I'm talking about in the hotel. I started doing visuals when I started telling myself that and doing my affirmations and my EFT tapping. And I would literally say, nothing outside of me can move me. And it started with that motherfucker. Because I knew that I was going to have to prep. And it's crazy how even when I was in the hotel, I knew I was going to have to center myself for whatever he may try. Now, he has tried one hell of a lot of shit because a lot of the shit I did not see coming. The case, yeah, he always threatened it. So I was always kind of expecting it. But all this extra shit, the shit with Kai, the shit with my dad, the shit in the Talking Parents app, The Guardian, DCFS. And it's like, nigga, like, do you even sleep at this point? This is a man who works 12 to 14 hours a day, by the way. Physical labor. Physical labor. Eric don't even have the luxury like how Kai. Oh, I'm fucking. I'm typing on my phone, mad as shit while at work.
Physical labour.
Eric doesn't even have that.
Physical labour, like laughing at it. Sorry, chat, I have abandoned you one moment. I was just looking for something else. I'm sorry. There were things that I was like getting ready, and then I started talking to baby dad and Kai in the background. So yeah. She hasn't retaliated, yeah. Like it's like she's responded. She doesn't want to be involved. This isn't her thing. This is why Callie went at her, at Kaya and the baby dad, because she didn't think it'd get back to them. I think my judgment on the whole thing is she's gonna keep minimum standard parenting time, lose her WIC, and pay child support. That's my. They let the worst of the worst have minimum standard parenting time until something bad goes wrong. And because of how many stalling tactics she's played, she's managed to have it go on for a while successfully. So yeah, unfortunately, that's how I think it'll go for now. Hopefully she move. Oh God, she's foodie Amber and Negs as well, big time. Oh, I wish I got my snack. I didn't get my snack. I am lacking my snack. Kai's had to take another job out. Do you know what happens when you have dickheads like this living in your house who are entitled and don't pay them? Because she never did pay Kai any rent or anything. And she also has a lot of debt going to Kai's house and that. It affects your credit. As well as defamation towards your character. Kai's in a good place, you know, a better place than Callie, and Callie's jealous, and Kai is beautiful. And Callie's ugliness from within is seeping outside now.
At luxury. Eric does not technically have time to sit back at work on his phone. Yeah, I hate that bitch so much. So how, sir, did you finesse the time for all of this and you work 12, 14 hours a day? That's dedication, bruh. I know you ain't sleeping.
12, 14 hours a day and watches the child full time. No help with childcare, no help with any assistance at all. Callie claims it and doesn't give it to a child. Treat him puppy. Treat him to some fucking diapers. Treat him to some gas, electric and water. Contribute towards his living situation. Try that. Oh, Crumbling, you're well right. Right, well, it's 2. I should really leave. But I've got another half hour in me if I can get a drink and a snack. Anyone else up for it? Let me know. Because I hadn't even told you about what Dad said yet. It's not like huge, but yeah, you need to hear it. Paul for snack. Paul's for me. I win. See if I got somebody. I don't know what music I've got. I haven't left good thumbnails on these. I'll just have to say you're getting a rando.
It takes a lot to anger me. Lying about things you have said. Relying on all viewers being brain dead. Why keep up the lie? Making it harder for you to skate on by. Pretty fan me, it takes a lot to anger me. How's about you come back to reality? All you do is talk about kids, expecting us mothers to not flip our lids. Gaslighting women until close to tears. A pattern of behavior exhibited for years. Just because you're hurt and alone, it doesn't equate to the law seeing it and condone.
Hey, I even got time to go for a pee. Did you all get your snacks and your drinks? Crambling's where you're from, Aussie? Are you Australian? New Zealand? I'm at 2 or 5 a.m. Yeah, another random. I didn't know which were. There's about 5 with the same thumbnail. Messes me up. Cauliflower bum all. Right, I'm gonna do a bit of this, and then we're gonna get to what went on in court.
And you got Puppy over there. Because ruining me or getting some type of revenge over me has been too much of a priority. And we see where that's gotten you. Even all the way down to what I want for custody being reviewed tomorrow. Now we'll see what they say, child. And I still got to make some modifications because I start school next month. When people are hyper focused, they make time.
Like I said, she wants modifications because she's doing 75 hours of real estate classes. The guy works, she's just said 12, 14 hours a day. As his kid constantly pays all the childcare, pays all the bills, pays for the mortgage, pays everything. He has full say, administers his bloody therapies that he needed after living with you. Lunchtime. Bloody hell. Friday. Oh, I wish it were Friday. Yeah, sorry, Cramblings. It's like America. They have a few, don't they? And I'm on a little tiny island. We all have the same. Right, I'm going to jump because otherwise I won't get there. So I'll jump to Callie's court update. I'll share the screen. And here we go.
Okay. Let me set everything up for you guys. Let me try to do it. Okay. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I'm probably gonna change y'all for 6 likes already. All right, it's 24, you guys. Okay, I think I'm cool to tell y'all. If I need to repeat myself, it's like not really that big of a deal or whatever. Bitch, court went good today. Y'all, doing some skincare and my hair is a mess. Send help. Okay, at least you're doing skincare. And thank y'all for the heart reacts. Y'all, the Guardian step.
I will say, I do like this look from Callie. It's not a bad one for her. Hi, Alex Glitter Queen, baby girl, love. Thanks for coming by. We had Kai up earlier. We did. Right. Callie didn't have her own name box on Zoom Court and she never once appeared. She didn't introduce herself. Last time she didn't show up and she claimed she was able to turn out camera off for herself. And it don't really work like that. But yeah, she has representation. So she doesn't necessarily have to be like, so, you know, it weren't a no show. But let's hear what she says and then I'll read what the baby father told me happened.
In today, bro. The Guardian stepped in today and he pretty much took the lead today. I am quaked. So he reaffirmed the reallocation of fees, like pretty much my fee waiver or whatever. He reaffirmed that and he says, I've been reviewing the parenting time order and there should be nothing in the way of that. he wants to do a 5-way pre-trial to see if we can all just agree on what I'm proposing for custody. If not, he wants us to go to trial over it. And I swear, I think it's because of my ex's actions. But he stepped in and said, look, pretty much, we're going to agree on this. And so the pre-trial, like 5-way, all of us talking and stuff and trying to reach an agreement in regards to what I want for custody and puppy, that's actually being scheduled for early November. That's actively being scheduled right now. I don't have the solid date, but it's early November. It's before I start school. Mind you, I just got my good news from DCFS. Bitch, didn't I say I'm kind of hoping that there might be another court date so I can turn in that paper because that's something additional in my favor? Because motherfuckers been trying to work so hard to get these dumbass reactions.
Right. What's happened here is the guardian ad litem has come into the court case, said the fee waivers occurred. I am now back on the case. And it's an action for the court to add him back on, basically, and see him as being part of the case, yeah? He suggested pre-trial mediation, pre-trial shit, right? Where her lawyer, him, his lawyer, and the guardian sit down and see if they can get to an agreement. What she claimed there about him saying he doesn't see why any of this is a problem or shouldn't go forward is incorrect. I'll pull up what I was told. So he said he'll listen to her live on his way home. She's lying about what the GAL said. He said, not much has happened since the last time we were interviewed, and that he wanted to set up a 5-way conference with us and with her aunt and lawyer and my lawyer. He then said he hasn't reviewed what she wants. The reason why is because he wasn't officially put back on the case until the court hearing that's just occurred. So him saying that there's nothing in the way of, do you know, I don't want to put words in my mouth. We'll just go back. It's not that far back.
So whatever that's actively being scheduled right now, I don't have the solid date. If not, he wants us to go to trial over it. And he says, I've been reviewing the parenting time order, and there should be nothing in the way of that. He wants to do a 5-way pre-trial to see if we can all just...
He actually said he hadn't reviewed anything. He hasn't reviewed wants or needs until he were officially put back on case. He weren't doing any extra work with no pay, was he? Right? Pre-child conference is very normal. A lot of people fold in that because it's better than going court and fighting it out, looking bad, having your dirty laundry aired. And the only reason the GAL talked is because he paid the man. And it's annoying. It's like everyone's making money off him wanting to do the right thing. It really is. It really is. He's out a lot of money and all he's trying to do is look after his son. It's really bothersome how much money's been wasted, and she keeps kicking the can down the road. But yeah, GL's done nothing in the meantime because he wasn't paid. He's had to pay the GL because she didn't file right. And because of her failings, it's like just drag things out. And yeah, I don't think an agreement will be made at the 5-way pre-trial settlement, whatever it is, yeah. I don't see how it can be. I thought she was asking for something. I've learned she's asking for different. but she's playing it down to her audience, so she kind of like, she got what she wanted if she doesn't get it. It's pretty sickening how this is all going and how much it's being dragged out. The next hearing, the pre-trial conference, is on the 5th of November. Now, she wanted another court date. I don't think she really did. And it's probably going to kick it to after she starts college. It's not going to fit into her timetable, is it? So, oh, I wish I could watch him. Bloody hell, she's ridiculous. Oh, did you? I've got that on my play next. I haven't had a minute to myself. I'm like, I didn't want to go live when I'm not put together and I don't have things sorted out. But then I didn't want to not go live and update with at least what I know, you know. But yeah, it's not what she's making out. The GL told her aunt that he hadn't looked at her parenting plan at all. Now, I think her aunt passes through information that she wants to hear, or Callie just hears what she wants to hear. Rambling, she's off. If they do, they deserve each other. Yeah, I'm going to. Alex, more than welcome to pin that stream because I want to watch it myself. It's on my playlist, to be fair. Also, as well, I don't know if anyone saw, I put a Kerry playlist up today that I keep adding to. Oh, there it is. 1 second, I think on this one I can pin that motherfucker. Oh, why is it not letting me? Ah, there we go. Go pin. Oh, anytime. Sorry I haven't watched it yet. I swear I've been so busy. I feel like there's a little bit more of this. And then I'm going to have to get off because it's a school night, but it's the last school night for a week.
Agree on what I'm proposing for custody. If not, he wants us to go to trial over it. And I swear I think it's because of my ex's actions. But he stepped in and said, look, pretty much, we're going to agree on this. And so the pre-trial, like 5-way, all of us talking and stuff and trying to reach an agreement in regards to what I want for custody in Puepe, that's actually being scheduled for early November. That's actively being scheduled right now. I don't have the solid date, but it's early November. It's before I start school. Mind you, I just got my good news from DCFS. Bitch, didn't I say I'm kind of hoping that there might be another court date so I can turn in that paper because that's something additional in my favor. Because motherfuckers been trying to work so hard to get these dumbass reactions or whatever out of me or whatever, bro. But the fact that he stepped in, and I guess in a way he'd be serving as like a mediator or whatever. But he's like, look, there should be. He literally
at this point, Callie's realised the GAL, the guardian ad litem, is there to mediate and represent the child's best interest. Yeah. She does look pregnant, but she keeps getting a period, and to be fair, it tracks. It tracks. We do a safe from pregnancy once a month. Remember not last weekend, it was like a few weeks ago anyway. She was meant to go out with Lakeside Do, but she came on a period and said the period spoiled the date, so she went out with paramedic instead because she shags Lakeside and not the paramedic.
Said out his mouth verbatim, there should be nothing in the way of this. Like, whoa. I was like, whoa. And so it's all just continuing to move forward. So once we get that early November date, you guys already know, I'll let you guys know to the best of my ability. We are going to be picking up here between school, court, and, you know, obviously, depending on, you know, what goes on with like my custody stuff or whatever, more time with Puepe. Ciao. But I will keep you guys updated to the best of my ability or whatever, always. But oh my God, it's almost like smooth sailing forward. And so do you guys know, I'm curious to see how Eric's gonna act. I'm very, because he has nothing. He has nothing. He's been trying this entire time to pry a reaction. But you know something? He did act.
It hasn't got to trial yet. You say it every time, you don't get to speak. He doesn't get to speak. It's very procedural. Trial, that's when it all comes out. You haven't got a JL report yet or anything. I wouldn't be. You're manifesting a win, aren't you? Lakeside dude doesn't even know she's a mother. She's not told him.
Act a plum ass fool in March. Remember when I told y'all we was in mediation in March and he acted like a plum ass fool? Let him act a fool. Let him just continue to reveal himself, child. I'm gonna keep chilling, but I'm gonna tell you something.
Mediation in March, and he acted like a fool. Beginning of March, they did mediation. She withheld the child from him back end of December till early March. After mediation, she handed over the child to Eric, took him back on the 1st of April, and then gave him back and didn't contact him until the day after Mother's Day.
Something, big ups to that guardian. Big ups to that guardian. And so the current, now that's another thing too. The current parenting time order stays, so I'll still be getting puppy this weekend. However, once we come to our agreement in early November, it can add on and change. So I got to be on.
Yeah, like she said it loads of times. She hasn't told Lakeside dude she has a child. That's why she's leaning more towards paramedic. But she sleeps with Lakeside dude, definitely. They do all the stuff where she's in like swimming costumes and shit, yeah. But yeah, she hasn't told him. But Lakeside dude's been all through her pregnancy and everything.
My shit. I got to be on top of my.
Sorry, not Lakeside dude, paramedic.
My shit. So I'll let you guys know. But this is fucking awesome. And already with the current order standing or whatever, I'll have puppy for Thanksgiving. I'll have puppy for Christmas. Oh goodness, we'll have a butts. Goodness, we'll have a butts for Christmas. Goodness. But I am shocked. I am shocked. And so everything is just moving forward because he's just been kind of chill. But girl, he was there bright and early and everything. Oop.
He's been chill because he wasn't being paid. He's just been put back on the case at this hearing because your ex paid to pay for him. What could have happened is waited for your free JAL, which would have started it all over again, and you'd have been on the waiting list. The ex cared enough to keep the current one, pay for him, and he's been added back to the case. Now he starts his work again.
Not the guardian, T. That's really awesome. I'm shook he stepped in and literally said there should be the guardian is a free spirit. Bitch, right? The guardian is a free spirit. I'm a little bit shook. Yeah, and I've been reviewing the proposing custody order and allocation of rights, and there should be nothing in the way of that. Let's go ahead and do a 5-way conference so we can agree upon this. And he's like, if an agreement's not reached, then he wants it to go to trial, child. What the heck did?
No, he's informed you. We're going to have this pre-trial conference. If an agreement's not reached, it's going to trial. Not like he wants it to go to trial. That's the procedure. And you go in trial, put it that way.
Did this live start? Yeah, when the heck? It just started. Your outfit looks nice and professional too. Thank you, babe. Hell yeah, babes. Was Eric behaved today? I thank the Lord Jesus that because I have the Zoom where it only flashes on the screen, if people speak or maybe they're in the mic too heavy. I didn't even see his face, and I just think that's the Lord covering me. Seriously, I didn't even see his face, and you guys know I don't care. And you all,
because last time she talked about his face and that, and she wasn't there to watch it. She wasn't there this time. She had no plate with a name on it and that. Right, I need to find something. So if I go quiet, You know why?
I already know it's gonna be the same shit when I exchange puppet. We exchange puppet. We don't speak to the man. We don't look at the man. We don't acknowledge the man. We get puppet. We leave. You know what I mean? We drop off puppet. We don't acknowledge the man. We turn our back on him like how we did the whole relationship, and we leave. Okay, all right, and that's what we do. All right, that's just all we do. This is going to really be very interesting. This is, I think, going to be maybe if not a test, but a reveal of Eric's character. Do you know if he continues to be combative or argumentative or even like hostile towards me, especially with my custody proposal or whatever, especially with the guardian there? He's going to look like even more of a giant asshole than he always has. I am fascinated that the guardian stepped in, child. Like, the turtleneck is beautiful. It's my grandma's. That red turtleneck I showed y'all. This is my grandma's. I figured I would wear it today. I'm like, you know what? Let's do grandma energy. Let's do it. Let's serve. You know what I mean? I've worn it before, but it is that time of year. You know what I mean? And I just want to do something different. Plus, I work today too, and sometimes I have to briefly not always like Zoom meetings or whatever, but sometimes I have to briefly like video chat with the guys or whatever when I'm doing stuff. But she's professional today. She was ready at like 9 a.m. or whatever. So, awesome. I assume, yeah. Y'all, bitch, I am shook though. Like, y'all, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, to be real, like, I got mad respect for that guardian, man. Like, I really value him. Remember, this is the same man who helped reunite me with my son, because we all know Eric wasn't trying to, like, you return puppet ever. We all know what Eric's intentions was. It's clear as day. It's so obvious, right? And we see what Eric has been doing and trying, even down to his whatever. And I thank God that we have an upcoming date or whatever. And now I'll have my paperwork from DCFS as well as everything else on my side. Oh, and also I have to factor in my school schedule, but like, duh, like, right, duh. But I'm able to do that too now. So that's cool. That's cool. Because, you know, I didn't know if we were able to let them know. So what did the guardian do? The guardian stepped in and pretty much reaffirmed the reallocation of the fees, like my fee waiver. And then he said that he's been reviewing my order for custody and that nothing should stand in the way of it. And he wants to do a 5-way conference mediation style. And if we can't come to an agreement upon what I want for custody, then he suggested it goes to trial. Meaning he wants to push my custody order forward because there should be nothing in the way of it. We have to sit down and agree upon it. And if not, Eric just looks like even more of a big dumbass, like how he has been. And it's just going to keep revealing Eric's character. The guardian stepped in today, child.
The guardian stepped in the respect of, like, now he's actually involved because Eric's paid him after you faffed around. I can't find it. Basically, I'll find the clip, I'll post it as a short. But yeah, she was going on about no one can ever say that I was never there for my child. I have always been there. I've been the main consistency. And he's like, bitch, have your kid more than 6 days a month and then tell me you're a fucking mother, because you ain't nothing more than a fucking babysitter. And on that bombshell, bitches, I hope you have a great evening. I love you loads and thank you for coming. Na-na.
All wrong's about to go to jail. Gigi's house might go up for sale. Hussey's about to lose his benefits. Clara lifts her long skirt up to show her tits. Belinda Shutter kept making meth. No name stopped donating to Peanut's death. All of these folks are one of the same. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. All of these folks are one of the same. It leads back to douche. She's the one to blame. douche, she's the one to blame. Ron's about to go to jail. Gigi's house might go up for sale. Hussy's about to lose his benefits. Clara lifts her long skirt up to show her tits. Belinda shoulda kept making meth. No man, stop donating to Peanuts death. All of these folks are one of the same. It leads back to douche, she's the one to blame. Leads back to douche, she's the one to blame.